What are all these people doing around here? So it'd be me, right? Yeah. How are you?
How you doing?
Welcome. Are you guys early or was I late?
I'd say late, probably.
You were late?
You were late. That's all right. You're the boss.
No, I had to make sure I was ready. We went really late last night. It sounds great though.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Good to see you again. Studio D, right?
Yeah, Studio D.
The project, it's like the gift of bringing something new life that you've embraced or that's been a part of you for so many years. Now I get to experience the width and breadth of the emotional content of the songs, transformed through this amazing group of arrangements that is this symphonic orchestra album. Come on in.
If I look and see the faders.
Hi, kid.
Hey, man. Thanks. I'm working. And you work?
You know this guy? I've heard so many great things about you. From some really bad people.
From some really bad people.
Hey! I had to go see Chris. You guys I see all the time. Thank you so much for doing this, man. I had a feeling we'd come back to you in no time. You still weigh 42 pounds. No body fat. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
It's an honor to be here, bro. Good to see the guys.
I figured like it's all going to come flooding back.
It's coming in pieces, yeah.
How many years did you start with me?
Oh, gosh, I started in 1990.
1990.
1990.
Wow. 28 years. Unbelievable.
Yeah, long time. A lot of history.
Great to see you.
Hey, great to see
you know
you,
the
too.
guys?
Oh, of course.
Oh, you do, of
I
course.
hired them.
That's right. Know him, I hired him. Nice room, right? Yeah. So you ran something down already?
Yeah.
But we haven't quite fully dialed into it.
Now we're locking in.
This is me saying, I'm actually on time. So we're going to start getting to serious.
How are you?
Nice little
It's cool, right?
room you got there.
A little vibe here. I feel like I'm in Topanga or something. You know?
Topanga with meditation right behind us. We're going to dial you in.
All good.
Awesome.
Very zen.
Brian,
Great to be here.
great to have you, man. Just a few subtle changes here and there. You hear them, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, just let me know as we go, you know, what you need, what you,
Yeah.
you know.
You'll
you're-
make your own notations, basically, of anything.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of what we've been listening to sounds so great. I was tempted to just use the stereo mixes of our board, you know,
Yeah,
'cause
sure.
everybody's just in such a great place, locked. Thank you so much for showing up. I'm always giving him a hard time. He's so well behaved. Let's get you guys back into the groove that you're into, and of course I'll decide whether it's a groove or not. I know these songs kind of inside out from recording them and performing them for so many years, but I'm so attached to every aspect of it that I can't really zone out. I perk up when everything starts to begin and when I know they're looking at a really solid track. Then I'm just basically being microscopic for not exactly imperfections, but anything that crosses that line of something I know we can do better.
I think it requires a little more attention to nuance. I love these arrangements. I mean, they're so imaginative and it breathes like a new life into these great songs and these recordings that I've played so much through the years, and it kind of forces me and challenges me to zoom out and take a different perspective on it. Let the strings have their moment or the percussion. Sometimes there's a tension. For us, it feels like tension. For someone else, it might feel like the wrong note, but we actually like the dissonance of it. Getting it right doesn't mean everything has to be in exactly the proper place, as much as it has to feel really good and sound really good. Sonically, we're aiming high.
One thing that really strikes me about this session is that so much of the music that I've been working on in the last 9 years, it's like 4 chords. You know, 4 chord changes. And you get back in Michael's thing, and man, these charts, I mean, this is insane, man. There's like 50 chords. Every song, there's these massive key changes, you know, it's like, there's so much stuff going on, you know.
So you might want that, yeah. That sounded great.
The midsection again.
The little breakdown.
Yeah, the little breakdown.
Sounds great though.
I really love orchestral music in general, so I'm really excited about integrating that sound, combining the orchestral element with the soulfulness of his voice, you know, the great lyric writing, the great melody writing. I think it's a really good blend of a lot of what is American music as a whole.
Today was a really productive day. We were kind of ambitious. I was hoping for 7 or 8 today, and we wound up cutting 9 tracks. So that takes some of the pressure off. And this is all in preparation for the orchestra that's going to get put on top of these tracks in Perth. So we have to be fully prepared. We're trying to make all the right decisions here before we get to Australia and put on how many pieces?
65.
65-piece orchestra. I'm so excited to sing live to these tracks with the orchestra. I can't tell you.
Michael's music, it's just ripe for strings. It makes the music grander, bigger, and almost timeless.
People ask me when I got started, and is it true you signed when you were 16 years old? And it's so strange because the time passes so quickly. I was thinking how little I knew. I never learned to properly read music. And I'm now sitting in front of arrangements where I'm going over the parts and I'm speaking to people who have been doing this all their lives who are classically trained. And I'm saying, I don't really like the F sharp there. I'd like to move that to an A flat. And if we could just harmonize that with this note, and they'll listen and go, oh, that'll work.
His inputs on my arrangements are always so spot on. And even though it takes some time to go over this, and he's very detail-oriented, and rightfully so, but all of his inputs are always things that I often think, man, I should have thought of that.
Somehow, at some point in time, I have some kind of pause where I realize I was just learning to play the guitar. It seems like yesterday. Just, whew. We pretty much get microscopic with what we listen to.
It's like looking at something with a binocular on it. And you really...
Or a magnifying glass, too.
Yeah. Or yeah, like a magnifying glass. Yeah, binocular.
I'm here to correct everyone's English, even though I'm still working on mine. I'm listening in the studio for minutia, breaking down a song into all of its parts, every beat, every note, turn them into a feast for 60 great musicians. Violins, violas, cellos, flutes, oboes, French horns, and the process begins.
Oh, good morning, everyone. We're really pleased to be here. We'll be recording 14 songs for a new project with Michael Bolton.
Thank you all. And I'm really excited, and I've been bragging to everybody in the world about how beautiful this recording is going to be. So don't turn me into a liar. But I think it's once in a lifetime that you can really go at something with complete arrangements suited for every song. So this is a once in a lifetime experience for me, an opportunity. So thank you all very much for being here and for being part of it.
All right.
One of the challenges that comes with taking on a project like this is wanting things to move at a certain pace, feeling the pressure of time, being on the clock and knowing that you have the orchestra for this many hours. There is a certain level of pressure to make sure everything is as great as it can be. But pressure makes diamonds. It's an incredible experience having 60 musicians. It brings so much more dimension to songs that I've been performing all around the world for more than 35 years. I was surprised by how emotionally connected I was with this music while hearing it performed by this huge orchestra. It's very personal to me, of course, but I don't think I expected to be as emotionally moved as I was. And people ask all the time, so some of these hits are 30-something years old. Don't you get tired of them? The fans want to hear the hits. So the songs will always have a specific meaning and resonance to the audience, but to bring them the beauty of orchestration, it's a great gift, and it just gives you wings. It's really beautiful opportunity. Well,